Back on the Chamber Report, we continue with member profiles. Brand new members, so a chance for you to find out about this new group that's part of the Chamber. Not a new group, but just new to us. It is Reach for Resources. With us is Emily Orr and Larissa Beck. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
All right, Emily, you're up first. Tell everybody out there about Reach for Resources.
Reach for Resources is a nonprofit. We're based in Minnetonka. We provide support for people with disability and mental health concerns, and our mission is to help all people reach their full potential.
Wonderful. All right, Larissa, tell me about the services that you provide.
We have a lot of them.
I bet you do.
So we have our community living services department that we have, and in there we do our in-home services, employment services, and housing services. We have our adaptive rec and inclusion programs and do fun activities like almost every single day. They call themselves the fun department. I'm a little jealous of that because they get t-shirts and I don't. And then we have our mental health program. So they do some ARM services, which is a one-to-one service working with people in their own homes towards their mental health goals. We have some parenting programs that we do, and we do some individual counseling, and then targeted case management for children. In addition to that, we also do case management services for people who have waivers.
So you guys are busy.
Maybe
Yeah.
a tinge.
I mean, that's a lot of stuff, and God bless you. How important are those things for better life for people?
For everyone,
And for everyone, and that's what you guys are doing.
Yep.
All right, Emily, you mentioned to talk about what communities and areas do you support, and who do you support?
Sure. We provide support for people of all ages. We provide support across the state of Minnesota, really, throughout our case management departments. Our contracted partners for our recreation programs are specific to different cities and county parks departments. Over on this end of town, we're with Brooklyn Park, Brooklyn Center, New Brighton, just added Shoreview a couple of weeks ago.
Nice.
And continuing to grow in that area as well. Our community living and housing is super busy all throughout Hennepin County. We're definitely expanding. Our counseling services are usually held on site in our Minnetonka office, but can also be virtual appointments, and we do have immediate openings for those. So if anyone's looking for mental health support, we can help.
You know, and I mean, trust me, and I'm a prime candidate for mental health help, but, you know, I think about coming out of, well, number one, dealing with COVID. And if you already had some existing issues to go through that, let alone, you know, granted, we're coming out of it, but I keep hearing it from business people from time to time and from the public. And so, I mean, it's there, and people still need the help, still need the aid as we're really coming out of this. And so it's so great to hear what Reach for Resources is doing, and it is critical because mental health ties into physical health, ties into everything. And maybe it's not you that's got the issue, but maybe you're seeing something in grandpa or grandma, or maybe something with mom and dad, and Reach for Resources is a place where people can go to, hey, ask the question.
Sure.
Start a conversation to maybe get some answers instead of trying to figure something out for yourself. And the frustration that I can imagine you guys deal with on a regular basis is you see what people are going for, and you know that Reach can help.
Well, and if we can't, we like to point you in the right direction,
Right.
because human services is really a maze and it's complicated. And we like to be a first point of contact if we can.
And Larissa, I think I just sort of semi-answered the question I'm about to ask you, but what makes Reach stand out or unique among other disability and mental health organizations that are out there?
You know, you did talk about it really, really well without the prompting, so congrats
There you
on
go,
that part.
thank you.
But we are a little bit different in the fact that we've only provided community-based services, and that is our history. That is who we are. There's other organizations who have sites or facilities or houses or homes that they do, and we've only ever provided services on that community-based, working with people in their own homes, in their family homes, and bringing people out and about in the community to do activities there within their own places that they want to be included in.
And isn't that critical? Because a lot of places maybe the option isn't there, but home is so important. It's a comfort level for people, number one, but to be able to have those services offered in that scenario, that's big.
The other piece of it is just the combination of the services that we have. I mean, we do the in-home, the employment, the rec programs, the mental health programs, and the case management. And so you can realistically receive multiple of those services all under one roof. And with the service system that we have, to have just one entity
Right.
that you're able to go through and be
Right.
involved in, and know that that communication is happening between the different departments behind the scenes about the one person
Yeah.
is really helpful. And I mean, it just makes life so much easier when there's only one place to go
I
to.
bet, totally. All right, Emily. I'm guessing you need some support. You're a nonprofit. I know as a Chamber of Commerce, yes, we do from time to time, and I would imagine Reach for Resources is maybe in that mode. How can people get involved in supporting Reach?
Yeah, we have volunteer opportunities posted on our website, on Volunteer Match and Hands on Twin Cities. We also love new donors, so there's a donate page on our website. We also are hiring multiple positions. You can look to us for employment. And in addition, we also are always looking for new participants for our adaptive rec programs, which is primarily adults and teens. And then in our inclusion services as well, we support lots of children who are looking for busy summers and need some extra support in those in their adaptive or in their typical parks and rec programs to be successful. So we can provide those supports for them free of charge to the family.
Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that there has never been a time where Reach for Resources has had every volunteer opportunity checked off.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No.
Are you listening to me? And it's out, and it's right. I mean, think about what their mission is, what you've just been hearing, and it's right. And why wouldn't you want to, if you've got the time to give, to help out a group like Reach for Resources who is doing what they are doing and the mission that it is. So if you've got that opportunity, please reach out and do that. And Emily, if somebody is interested, how do they do it?
They can just join our website at www.reachforresources.org or follow us on social media as well. We're on Facebook, X, Instagram. Our Facebook Messenger is a great way to get a quick question answered as well. So yeah.
Great. All right, Emily, upcoming fundraisers, community events, I would imagine there's stuff on the calendar.
There are, yes. We're always doing fun things out in the community. So our first thing coming up in June, depending on when you're watching, is Monday, June 17th from 3 to 8. We have a friends and family event at LTD Brewing in Minnetonka. That is free to attend. So just come learn about Reach, meet some of the staff and some of the people we serve. And Monday, July 15th, we have a golf tournament at the Wilds in Prior Lake. So definitely still looking for some golfers and teams of golfers. So hopefully we can see some people there.
Excellent. All right, Larissa. So again, somebody out there, you know it, wants to help or maybe has an issue or just wants to take advantage and ask some questions.
Sure.
Again, a reminder about how people can get in touch with the crew at Reach for Resources.
Yeah, our website is a really good resource, and there's a lot of just good information too about the service system and how things function, how things work. But our website is reachforresources.org, and then we are on all of the different social media platforms, so Facebook, X, Instagram. We're on LinkedIn as well, and put out some good stories and good things
Excellent.
there too.
Wonderful, wonderful organization and what you and that group do. Hats off. And I know it's a never-ending job because there's always going to be people that have some issues, but you're trying to help. And that's just good. Emily Orr, Larissa Beck, Reach for Resources, rock stars. Thank you so much for being on the show. Come back down sometime. Tell us about what's happening at Reach for Resources.
We will.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're taking a break. We come back. Our last segment on member profiles, and we'll do it right after this.